0.
Ah.
Hello, everyone, and welcome to the next session of Dumbskulls, a Pathfinder 2nd Edition game. It is I, your game master for the evening, Ezekieru, and around me are my fantastic players all around. Going from top of the order here, we have Josh.
Hi.
Hello.
Hi.
What do you do, Josh?
Taxes.
Numbers.
Okay. What do you do within the realm of Dumbskulls?
He's the draft lord.
Make bad jokes and then continue to repeat them until
That's
you
what
know,
we all
whatever
do.
circuitry in our brains says that it's funny.
Yeah, that's all. That's what we all do. So you play Aegis,
I
I
do.
believe. Good.
I think so.
Uh huh.
No, I do.
Oh, you do now.
I'm playing.
Roll a new character, Josh.
I play Aegis, and now Josh is in jail. Haha.
Aha.
Oh
Switch places.
no.
It's the Master of Disguise episode. We're all playing Agent.
We're all playing Aegis. No, I'm
Five
Aegis.
Aegis
No,
with
I'm Aegis. No, I'm Aegis.
5 Aegis is
I
in
am
a trench coat walking to a bank. What
Uh,
could go wrong?
What could possibly go wrong? And then we have ourselves, Boko.
Me
Uh,
You want to introduce yourself?
I'm Boko. I play the shark plant.
The shark plant,
The teethy lettuce.
the teethy lettuce.
The sharp lettuce.
That
Shark lettuce.
shark lettuce is pretty apt. Ah, just adjusting things here and there. Bump this up, bump that down. And next we have Soups.
Hi, I'm Super Ninja 5506.
Six.
I play a kidnapped man.
The kidnapped man.
Half
that's,
elf.
that's a little different from the usual.
Well, he wasn't kidnapped last week.
Interesting. Next we have Requiems.
What? Oh, hi. Yeah, I'm here. I play the human champion Requiems.
I'm
Okay.
here. I'm paying attention.
It's totally not figuring out why my audio is buzzing in my
Being
ears.
a little bit
but-
clippy, yeah. I'm here
Really?
for-
Flippy.
Yeah, it feels like it's like buzzing every couple seconds.
This is like a paperclip.
I thought I fixed this.
And then finally we have voice actor Ava.
Ahoy hoy! I'm here. I play Brimstone, who's a Dragonborn guy.
Oh, wow.
He's a big
Dragonborn
prince.
guy. He's
More like
the
big
prince.
baby.
He's the prince, the heir to the throne. So if
I
something
thought he
happened,
gave that up.
Relinquished all his titles.
well, yeah, but like this isn't in character, you see. But if something happens to dear old daddy, which is unlikely because he's fucking huge,
He's huge.
He's
Grim
huge, but
has-
he's only level 1.
no, that'd be so
Dude,
disappointing.
I used all my hero points to reset Brim to level 0.
No.
He no
Okay.
longer has
Don't-
stroke.
In D&D, don't mind flayers do that? They take your stats?
There are a couple
Yeah,
enemies that do that.
They do that in
Yep.
Pathfinder too.
Yeah, that's
Oh, that's
fucked
the
up. I
first
don't like
one.
that.
Well, there's
lot of
no
whites would
there's
do
there's no
strength
mind
damage.
flayers, but there's intellect devourers and stuff like that.
I don't like that.
And also
People
Zills.
from a mind
Zills
flayer.
get to lay eggs in you.
I don't like
No
that.
one's into that.
Ignore
Well-
what I'm doing.
So we got a donation right away from Honest. I had to copy paste it because the way that my layout is set, I have to. So it reads here. Okay, Sincere, you got this. Give the first $1 of the stream. You need to think of something nice and funny to say, and give a hero point to Ava. Everyone is waiting, or I guess no one is. Okay. I got it. Wait, I've been typing too.
God.
Congratulations on your hero
Can't believe
point,
somebody
Ava
shot
of
him in
5.
the face.
Ava 500 hero points.
No, it's 640. Guys, hey, listen.
It's
chat,
way more than you
Chat.
expected.
Chat, if
I'm
you want to
sub
give me
100
hero...
and
Chat.
kidnapped.
chat.
Are
If
you
want
about
to
to
give me
bait the
hero
chat for
points,
more hero points?
no. If you want to give me hero points, maybe reconsider because the rest of the party don't have nearly as much. If it comes down to the
I
line,
think it's very funny that Ava gets all the hero points.
I
I
think
Please
that
give
mean,
her more. I want her to
No.
like crack 1,000.
Time
If
for her
you-
to put
very-
up.
I
if you
would
can crack
laugh.
her 1,000 hero points, that'd be
I
pretty
would
good.
give just the heartiest of guffaws.
If we get her
Guffaws.
to 1,000 hero points, can we trade all those in to get rid of all of Ezzy's villains?
Can we cash in 1,000 hero points for like a
For a
like a-
clean
like a
slate
Mickey-
on
like
the
a-
villain
like a-
points.
Oh,
Yeah.
actually, no. I'll cash
for
in
$5 from the real world?
I'll cash in all of Ava's hero points so I can have a Coke.
Okay.
I mean, yeah.
I mean,
A
like,
re-
if I can exchange this cryptocurrency for a real one, I'm all on it.
Jesus. Okay.
And start mining hero points.
So that's been covered. So we have a short day today because Requiem's has to get up early for work tomorrow. So
Yeah.
let's get right into it then.
Wake up.
Can I get anyone to give me a recap of what happened last time on Dumbskulls?
Could be anybody at all.
I always offer, but I know it's gonna be Josh.
Yeah. Anyways, details. What did I take for notes? It's always a surprise because I don't remember what I've taken.
Last
Like,
week's
they just-
episode, the lion, the witch, and that fucking chair in the corner.
They're just gone. Let's see.
Yeah, that did happen last week, huh?
So it looks like it was number 22. I named it Post Troll Blues. Aegis goes to the Slammer for a day while Alexandria files a restraining order against the party. The party has Flint deliver a letter to Mache and meets up 1,001 feet away from her property. She fires the Stormblades and Brim misses his shot. Alexandria rescinds his order and leaves town to be a douche elsewhere and probably kill Kestral later. Aegis broods about the state of laws and how to reform society as the party goes to investigate Seers. Kestral shoots and then kicks a chair that's a mimic. Brim shoots lightning through a barrel which leaks out a multiplying slime. One slime fights the mimic demolishes, and then space, period, for some reason. The party only sorta kinda has an issue with Quinn and Aegis. With Quinn and Aegis going down before Seers. With what? That sentence doesn't even fucking make any sense. Only sort of has an issue. Yeah, I guess just only sort of has an issue with Quinn and Aegis going down. Before a series of crits and spells finishes them off. It sounds like they're dead. No, I meant the slimes. Seer is revealed to be a wacky, naked, half werewolf who harbors mimics to rehome them to places where they can live free and eat pests and such. Kestral limps to get Rupert and then gets fucking clubbed in the head.
Alrighty. So, we're gonna go to the main party first. So, the main party.
I would hope so. I can't imagine I have anything terribly interesting going on.
I
while
can't
I'm
wait for
gone.
season
Not
0
at the
Prison
moment,
Break.
but I do have something planned for you. So stay tuned. So,
Alright, I will organize my amiibo collection while I wait.
Don't touch that dial.
don't touch
can
that
tell I'm
phone.
Don't touch that dial now. We're just getting started.
Shut up, you don't know what a radio is.
I know what
Go play with
PT
your
is.
TikTok.
So, Rupert was called to come and check out Seer after Kestral had limped in, and it takes a few minutes for Rupert to arrive, but to the 4 remaining of you who are here in the shop, eventually you have Rupert come in, and that. Zoom out. And Kestral is not here, so just
Nope.
get rid of.
But Technologic is weirdly. Nah, I'm just
He ran to get help.
kidding. Technologic fucking yeeted away.
Eventually, Rupert shows up, and just moseys in with their dwarf, with their pig that they're riding, and just goes, "All right, well, what's happened here?"
We have a individual here who seems to be harboring mimics within his shop.
All right. Laddie, do you seem to... Ooh! Who beat you over the head? Well, it's a condition. Well, I don't care. Do you got the permits for these mimics?
I don't care.
Not really. I was going to fill them out later, but... Right. They always want to fill them out later. Alright. Looks like you're coming in with me. No, I'll explain, and my brother can just fill them out for... No, you're going to be put away for a long, long time. I'll see if someone else can man the shop. Maybe someone who isn't, illegally distributing mimics. But,
I was gonna say, like, disgusting.
equally disgusting of a variety. Alrighty. Ooh, that's a lot of sludge on the floor.
Oh no, you don't say.
I do say. Could you explain?
Steven, you gotta switch your thing over.
It's this slime piss monster thing nearly killed me.
You even imported slimes with a permit. No, that was not in the planned inventory. Well, another case of I don't care. Alrighty, we're gonna take you to the big prison, and then I'll head over to my office, and we can cozy up there. You all get some rest if you want. I will meet you back in my office in about an hour or so.
We appreciate it, thank you.
Alrighty, come on. And they get dragged away. He does take the moment to cover up Seer's face, so his hideous appearance isn't horrifying everyone as he's being dragged out the jail.
He shoves a Wamlart bag over his head.
Sure, why not? And then they are out of there. So, what do you all do?
Where's Kestral?
Kestral went to go to the office. We'll meet him there when we go. But for now, how is everybody doing? Anybody too banged up?
I look
Well,
up.
we know that.
I extend both of my arms in the air. Yeah!
None of us are really doing fine in this twisted world.
Did I use land? I think I used land hands on myself, didn't I?
I look at Aegis.
You did use lay on hands during combat. I will say Rupert will come in like, is anyone hurt?
Yeah.
I'm perfect.
This world is hurt.
Aegis.
Try some water, Aegis.
Aegis is gonna keep saying this like this, but I am at 9 HP.
Alright,
He's
well.
got a health bar in his vision.
I will then do a medicine check on you to use a kit.
A kit?
And I will do an expert.
Wait, was Rupert gonna suggest he can heal us or something?
Oh, I got methods. But if you want to,
You just snapped our spines back into place.
If you want to give it a crack, by all means.
I mean, if this goes badly, I mean, you can take over.
Alrighty. Okay, you have to declare before you're doing it. Are you doing a trained or expert?
I said expert.
She said
Yeah,
So that's
20.
So that needs to be a 20 for expert.
Okay, I'll do it again.
Well, you've got 600
Okay.
of them.
Okay. So that's 48 plus 10, I believe.
4d8.
So 30 points of healing to Aegis.
Dope.
Requiems, what about you?
Help me.
How bad are you? Out of character, tell me what number you're at.
I'm at 20. I was at 1.
Big fucking baby.
I nearly died.
All right, this one's just gonna be trained. It's not gonna be expert. that was a poor decision.
That would be a critical success.
Which means.
The 4d8 from the expert should have been a 2d8, so minus 9 from that. But you know, plus, but that's a critical success, so that's a 4d8 flat.
There you go, you big fucking baby.
Now, to be fair, out of character, he was 20 hit points from just straight up dying.
You know what?
Also, your wounding conditions go away if you had been knocked down because of the medicine check.
Whew, okay, back to not dying.
Yeah.
0.
Welcome to dying 0 instead of dying 3.
And Brim, you are currently kind of hurting a little bit.
I mean, I'm 10 HP. I can.
Alrighty,
Then you want me to fix
you stay here. No, I'm gonna fix y'all. She brings out like 3 vials and splashes. She splat. I say she. It's because of the fucking token.
Don't worry, I just assume Rupert has flowing red locks now.
Rupert is supposed to be a dwarf, but the default for the Watchmaster is the captain of the guard is yes.
She's
that.
so
Could
mad.
we get Fran to like actually draw Rupert? That'd be cool.
Yes, but it takes time. And guess what
I
she's
could
been
draw
doing
Rupert
for the
in
past
MS Paint.
month? She
Oh,
was been
right.
drawing your fashion outfits.
Just
Like,
like
sounds
making a
like
garden
functions.
gnome.
Just
talk.
tell,
No.
tell Fran we love her and all of her work.
This is like already. This is a freebie. So they splash moderate healing potions at y'all.
You just that shit's topical.
Throws
You know?
it in Brim's face.
Whoa.
What?
So that's 1.
Why did time...
That's 2.
Why did the world
That's
happen?
3.
Yeah.
So that's the 3 results y'all get.
Cool. I'm already at max health.
Well,
No, I
time
didn't.
to
I
be
didn't
at
give
max.
you. I didn't give you any dip because I know you're at full.
So who's taking what?
I mean, I'm at 39 out of 44, so it doesn't really matter for me.
Brim, you said you're at, or Ava, you said you're at what? 10 points?
Oh, I'm full now.
Well, which one did you took the 29?
No,
I
they
took,
did. I'm gonna
I
say
took
that
any because I'm gonna be full regardless.
Aegis is gonna take the 21. Brim's gonna take the 22, and you're gonna take the 29. That way, everyone's at full.
Okay.
Also, can you hear
Oh,
this?
that put me to 60.
Could you hear this?
No.
Oh, we
I can't hear anything.
couldn't hear if you played a thing now, but we
No.
definitely heard the
We
world.
heard the world.
Okay, I'm playing around with some key binding stuff, so I'm gonna just reset
Gotcha.
everything until I want to have it ready. So, alrighty. Sorry about that. I thought I had them all turned off, but I had one on for whatever reason.
It's fine. I forgive
And-
you.
It's okay. So you're all full, and Rupert looks pleased with himself and just goes, "All right, back to jail," and then starts dragging Seer, who was kind of inching away towards the door, but that's quickly done. And now,
I'm glad that bastard's behind bars.
Yeah, he's old.
Fuck the elderly.
fuck
I know,
the
right?
elderly.
I'm gonna burn this place down.
Good God.
Maybe don't do that
Why?
because it's still part of the city.
Who cares?
If I secede this room from the city, there will be no problem.
You can't legally do that.
I reach inside my robe and act like I'm pulling
You
it.
hear A just loudly scoff in the background.
You have an idea, Aegis.
No, no, the Aegis just scoffed when Brim said you can't legally do that.
I'm an image.
The only
I can do what I
person who-
want.
The only person who has enough power to secede a individual building as my father, but
Have you heard
People
of
hold the real
diplomatic
power, they just
immunity?
can't see it.
I keep looking at Aegis and just not commenting.
I'm doing the same thing. I'm watching him, and I'm just like, that's not good.
What would a handful of Dragonborns do against thousands of citizens? There'd be blood in the streets.
Aegis, are you threatening me?
Me? No.
I said Dragonborn, not dragons.
Well, he's
Sorry.
implying my family.
I think he
I'm just thinking in hypotheticals.
Oh, he's talking.
If there was a hypothetical
um,
prince named Brimstone, I know it's really unrealistic. How would he fight 1,000 mans at once?
Probably fairly well.
But if they all come at you at once, you can only fight one.
You can only fight one.
There
That's
are
how it works.
You see-
999 others who will
see-
RKO you all
you
at
see-
the same time.
You
RKO.
see, oh small dipped, I have 650 hero points.
Good God.
I still don't think you could fight 1,000 people. I think they would have a mild round advantage on you.
They might.
Mild
Unless
one.
you could like spend your hero points to gain an extra turn whenever you wanted.
Look, that
Yo.
encounter would just be us going, okay, our turns, and then 2 hours of the enemy rolling.
we would be splattered on the street
What I would need
before
to
they
do-
would get like halfway done.
The thing is, no, hold on. The thing is, Bestiary 3 coming out early next year is going to have troop rules, like army troop rules. So
Cool.
there would be a possibility of having like a bunch of
Like,
commoners, like armies of commoners fighting against y'all.
We can see
They all have.
Kestral,
Yeah, I was gonna
One
say, I was
HP.
hoping they'd
Are we
port
talking
something
about
similar to
revolution?
the Mook pool.
Sorry,
So
what was that, Kestral?
I said Kestral's been kidnapped for 10 minutes and they're already planning a revolution.
Alright,
They don't even know you've been kidnapped. So you know.
Alright. Is everyone good to go?
Yeah,
Are we fine?
he doesn't sound like
Requiem, do you have your boo-boos healed?
I stare at him and go, you know, we still have a mimic in the corner, right?
That's a mimic in the corner.
I look at the mimic.
the mimic
mi-
looks back.
The
at
mimic
you.
is the mimic like sees you look at them and they instantly turn into their disguise.
I move up here so I can see it in direct eyesight.
All
Is
right,
your breath
weapon
ready?
it does not break its disguise.
All right. I need complete silence for this.
The mimic. All right, it waits until you blink and then it comes closer. Blink, come closer.
Can I say I'm here and already in action just in case?
Sure.
Y'all really gonna fight
Blink.
another mimic with one party member down?
You get right there.
See, you're not so bad.
It's just a blue cloth. Just
Just like it just like a magic carpet just crawled across the ground to you.
We cannot
Are you-
keep adopting every creature we come across.
Are you a friendly little mimic?
it doesn't respond.
I mean, we're gonna leave you alone regardless, but I feel kind of bad, you know. Just,
I don't.
I mean, I don't know.
Can you? Can it understand us? Do we know?
No.
I mean,
Let me
yeah.
let me look at its list of languages.
Skater.
It does have the language common.
Yeah, it could. The guy was talking to them.
Hmm.
Right. Okay. Could you not eat people or attack people? And
I mean, I don't think mimics eat people. I think they just did that out of self-defense, didn't you, little guy?
It kind of wrinkles.
Oh. You gonna be okay if we head on out of here?
It wrinkles, and then as soon as you blink, it's going back to where it was.
Oh. All right. Well, take care, little guy.
Like
I think-
you know there isn't any wind coming out, but you can see it like flapping, like there's a little bit of wind in there.
Hmm. Well, I feel kind of bad, but we have pressing matters to attend to. Let's go by Rupert's place
Alrighty,
Yeah.
and meet up with Kestral.
alrighty.
Yeah,
So
I'm
you
kinda
all
done
start ma-
dealing with- Sorry.
Okay, no, but by all means.
I was just gonna say, like, yeah, I'm kind of done dealing with piss slimes and mimics today.
Oh, mimics
They're
are so
jellies.
bad. They're cute.
I mean, whatever. Let's
Might
just-
might I hold on? Might I ask, Aegis, did you just tumble through all your teammates?
No, I walked around them.
Okay, just wanted to see if maybe you were doing that.
Nope. Don't worry, I'd announce it. Aegis
I-
is not in much of a tumbling mood.
Ah,
Tumbling is
awesome.
for
Oh.
happy days.
Brim waves at the mimic and progresses outside.
I walk away, but I'm like looking over my shoulder at the thing, just like half expecting it to kind of like come up behind us and take a bite.
It flaps a little bit, but that's it. So now you are back here, and clicking and dragging y'all, except for Kestral. You all take your sweet time getting to Rupert's, and you know,
Losing precious minutes.
everything seems a-okay as far as you can tell. Passing by, you know, several people in a fairly crowded afternoon. And finally, you arrive at Rupert's. You arrive at Rupert's, and you find that Rupert's place, aside from one drunkard currently laying down in their cell, is empty.
Where's Schnookers?
Schnookers is with you.
Are they?
Where's Rupert?
You brought
At the-
Schnookers.
At the jail with
Oh, they're there. They're there.
the old
Okay.
man.
He's taking him to the big jail.
Yeah, the big jail.
Jail 2.
Oh, right.
Where's Kestral? He said he was coming here, right?
Supposedly.
Well, yeah, but how else would Rupert have found us?
Supposedly.
Hmm.
Supposedly.
Maybe he went out drinking?
You think he'd drink by himself?
I mean, he does carry
Yes,
around a
several
vicious
times.
number of bottles of wines with him.
Do you not
Hmm.
also do that?
Hey, I have a
Okay, maybe he's
refilled stein.
It's my religion. I have to drink it.
It's literally
Do you-
my religion.
It's the law.
Azzy, can
Okay,
I
lawful drunk.
look around to see if like he left a note or anything?
Yeah, roll me a perception check. Anyone who wants to investigate.
Anyone
Sure.
who wants to
Sure.
perceive.
Into that.
Hey,
Hey, oh.
Let's go.
Okay. Anyone else want to perceive, or just those two?
Oof. I could try
I'm
to
good.
perceive.
Okay. So, Requiems, you just see the usual assortment of just the jail in general. You don't see anything out of the ordinary. Brim, you see that there was some bit of some mess, like a chair knocked over, that you didn't remember the last time you've been here at Rupert's. You also kind of notice that there's like a trail, kind of like just like, I wouldn't say blood trail because it was done with a sap, but
Liquid.
no,
Kessler
like
was probably bleeding pretty heavily at the time. Nobody had healed him.
but no, but like if what would be the word?
I mean, if somebody were kidnapping me, if I were kidnapping someone, I would probably do my best to make sure they don't leave blood trails. so that's probably fair.
I would say some scratch mark. Well, no, because you were knocked clean the fuck out.
Yeah.
Yeah. So I would say like maybe some sweat stains or like some scratches from like a sack, something like that.
Drag marks kind of thing.
Yeah, like a drag mark kind of thing against the floor. It's very subtle, but like you notice that, Brim, and Dipped, you notice that as well. But you also notice over on the desk there seems to be a a small piece of paper.
I walk over and pick up the piece of paper with both my hands.
It's blank.
Is it?
Oh.
Is
This
it?
was... I think this was the invisible ink paper Kestral had.
The one that he could see with his ghost?
Yeah, that's the only one. It's blank otherwise, look.
Mm.
I flip it over.
Well, maybe he dropped
On
it.
the other side, it says
but-
we kidnapped Kestral in plain text.
Is it
No, it's-
characteristic for Rupert to leave a chair just on the ground like
A
this?
chair.
You
Not-
know him better than we do.
Is there another chair in the room?
There is another chair, but it's not knocked over.
I push it over.
Jesus Christ.
Anarchy.
Jesus fucking Christ. Well, what do you all do?
I investigate the scuff marks on the floor a little bit closely.
You see that they go out the door, and you see that they kind of trail, until it gets lost in the crowd. It seems to be going, to... I'm trying to remember the directions of everything. It seems to be going west, which westward would be where the lower layer entrance is.
Schnookers. Schnookers, I need to use your special eyes.
Your spies?
Your special eyes.
Alrighty. It eyes kind of glow, and it seems to be seeing something. But
Follow the trail, boy. Or girl. I actually don't know.
it
I don't know how to
starts-
tell a snake's gender.
It starts like
Ask.
crawling up you, Brim,
Oh.
and it's nudging your neck a little bit, like trying to get you to tilt your head a bit.
I tilt my head.
All right. It bares its fangs,
Oh?
And
It bites
it's-
your eye.
and it bites into your neck.
Oh!
And when it does, your
Wow.
your eyes like flicker and color starts to change.
Oh, Brim has become Hypnotoad.
Your eye, you start seeing like different, like you start seeing things that are clearly not there, and clearly there at the same time. It's
Oh,
flickering
detective
in and
vision.
out.
Just like Batman.
And then as you're just struggling, that you start seeing the words crop up on this message. The venom bite is basically granting you true sight at this point.
I can see. I
can fight.
I
What do you,
I
what do you
can-
see with your special
can-
eyes, Brim?
I Dip, do you still have the note?
Yeah, I hold out the note.
I gesture to please give it.
I hand the note over.
It takes a few minutes for your eyes to adjust a bit from this flickering vision. But then you just get used to it before it starts to go away, and you do see a winky kind of like gesture.
Winky face.
Yeah, like a winky face drawing, and be like, look back to where you've been, so that way you can find your friend.
Oh no.
It's either Skater or the Stormblades. Yeah, you know that, right?
Gang, I have some bad
It's off
news.
A lot of people in a very short amount of time.
It seems that our dear friend Kestral perhaps has been, kidnapped.
Snapped.
First he gets stabbed, now he gets
Snapped.
kidnapped. Jesus, this guy has
I guess.
worse luck than I do.
It
Okay,
says,
married
look back
man.
to where you've been to find your friend. Where have we been?
I've been in prison.
Well, yes, obviously, but somewhere in the lower layer.
The sewer?
Skater's hideout. The one that is probably inaccessible by now.
Yeah, that wouldn't be that. Not the orphanage.
Well.
If it's not Skater, then it's the Stormblades.
Perhaps. Well, only one way to find out.
Adventure?
Google.com.
Let's go get our elf boy back.
Let's go. Yeah, I guess gotta go find the gay elf. Let's do this.
Probably let Rupert know.
Does anyone have a pen, quill, anything? Aegis?
What?
There's probably one in the desk.
I check the desk.
There is a writing set in there.
Okay,
Complete Brimstone is stealing from the King of the Guard.
I'm just borrowing it.
The King of the Guard.
I'm just borrowing it. Hush now. I quickly scribble a message that we're going to the lower layer. Kestral has been kidnapped.
Again.
Do you put a heart at the end?
Again.
Love the boys.
I put parentheses again.
Again. Alrighty. So, alright. Tell me exactly where you're going.
Well, gang, where are we going?
What did the message say
I
specifically
imagine
again?
it said, "Go to where you've been to find your friend." So
That's very specific. It could be
So-
anywhere.
We've been to 3 key locations in the lower layer, and that was Skater's hideout, the orphanage, and the sewer next to the orphanage. For the dungeon.
Do you want to go to the orphanage, talk with Luna, see if she's noticed anything weird, and then check the other places?
Have you noticed anyone dragging a bloodied
Seems like a
gay
good
elf
idea.
down the streets?
Plus, the path leads down to the lower layers, so it would make sense to ask around.
Okay.
Yeah, let's go see Luna.
Yep. To the orphanage. Hold on, let's get some food for the kids.
To the orphanage.
Not this time.
Let's get some food for the kids. Yeah, while our friend is kidnapped. So you make your way over to the lower layer. Everything seems to be pretty much fine until you get to the orphanage itself. The orphanage itself is fine, but the bar next door seems to have been ransacked.
How about that?
That's
Oh, no.
foreboding.
It seems to have been tossed up quite a bit. Thankfully, none of the orphans seem to be there.
Oh no, they're also kidnapped.
The catnapped.
But as you see, you walk in and you see the only person you see within the building is right by where the entrance to the sewer is, and it's Luna. And she she can't seem to get inside the door. She seems to be slamming herself against it. And the other thing you notice is that one of her arms is broken and in a sling.
Hey, Luna?
Damn it!
What happened?
Damn it! What? Oh shit! When did you all get here?
Just
Yeah.
now. What's
Yeah.
happening?
Are you okay? Are they okay? What happened here?
A bunch of fiends came in and ransacked our place, and then locked up our entrance into the tunnels. Thankfully, all the little ones went back into the orphanage, but they came in, they beat the shit out of me. You know, Our owner is thankfully not here, but they did me a good one, as she points to her broken arm.
Ah, see.
Am I able to heal this?
It'll heal in time. No, don't worry.
All right.
It's definitely whatever it was clean. So hopefully it will be fine. But I don't know why a whole bunch of various people I didn't recognize, they all just came crashing in and blocked the entrance.
Yeah, we might know who that was.
Were
And
they elves?
No.
No.
Maybe one or two were, but not as a collective. No.
what were did they have any like specific armor or symbols you could make out when you saw them, or were they cloaked?
I don't. Yeah. What?
What?
I'm
What
sorry.
even yells from 15 feet away, organizing his amiibos.
I'm listening.
They pause, not really answering.
All right, I'll take that as a no. All right, well, so the door is locked, right?
Yes.
I'm gonna break it down. I gotta find these guys.
Let's see if you can force it open. And that would be the force open action.
It sure would.
So do you have a crowbar?
Can't I just use my strength to like?
You
Kick
can
the
at
door?
you can at a -2 penalty.
Yeah, you take a penalty unless you have a crowbar.
Would that be athletics, right?
Yes.
You need one of
Hey,
these
hey.
things.
I can deal with that.
Okay. Roll me
Got
an
a
athletics check.
+9. Got a +9 in athletics.
Nope.
Jesus. Okay. How about that?
Yep. So it takes you a little bit to like wedge it in just right. But as you do,
No,
it takes
I'm kicking the door. I don't have a crowbar.
I have
Oh,
a
yes.
crowbar.
Oh, then that just
You
barely
never asked.
that just barely does it. So you it takes like a couple practice kicks, find just the right angle before you shove your whole boot through, and it just kicks wide open.
There we go. All right. All right, gang. You ready?
When Aegis walks past you, I'm just gonna hand you the crowbar.
Passive aggressive. Crowbar
I
handoff.
look at it in my hand. I look at Aegis who's currently walking the door. I'm like, fuck.
Already, and you're starting to make your way through. And now as you're making your way through the tunnels, trying to find your way back. We're going to switch over to Kestral. Kestral,
Hello, I'm sitting down again.
hi. Can I have you? Just let's switch over to somewhere more private.
Bye.
Hi.
Hello.
So
What up?
you're knocked clean the fuck out by this cloaked figure, who clearly managed to sneak their way in, and you know, it's been interesting, right? Being knocked clean out.
Yeah.
Uh,
Not
so
pleasant.
so, what do you think you are dreaming about or thinking about as you are being dragged away?
I don't know. Probably my friends. Probably a little bit of probably just like a lot of flashes of what's happened in the last couple days, and Kestral slowly realizing like maybe I shouldn't have pissed off a bunch of people that are stronger than me.
Maybe. Already? Interesting. Let me look at my private notes real quick for you. And let me roll this real quick. Okay. You get healed for that amount.
Oh, fun.
And as you feel this kind of like wetness overwhelm you, and your vitality just shoots through the roof, it's like,
Do I even have 41 total hit points? I feel like I don't.
you get
I do not.
shaken awake, and you find yourself in an interesting place.
Ugh.
See.
Shit.
You find yourself here, and you find yourself in front of in within the cage itself, with what looks to be a pretty hardy lock right there.
Mm-hmm.
Kind of hard to see, aside from the bright light burning in the corner, familiar to you if you remember the shenanigans from before. And as you kind of shake awake, you see yourself in front of a cloaked figure.
Oh, you cut out for me. I think my computer might be dying again.
You find yourself
Okay,
in
there we go.
front of a cloaked figure.
All right, I would like to the best of my ability, take stock of my surroundings and possessions. I imagine they are mostly gone.
Yeah, I mean, yeah, I would say that they're mostly gone. Your armor's still on, thankfully.
Do I still have my hat?
Your hat is still on.
Excellent.
But in terms of like your overall equipment, that seems to be missing from you at the
weapons, items, anything in inventory, basically, I'm assuming I do not have.
Yeah. So this
I have a
cloaked
crowbar too. How
figure
about that?
is faced away from you. Just, just standing there with their feet seemingly drenched within this pile of this puddle of blood. And
what
pretty
shook me
silent.
awake?
You can't give me a perception check.
Okay.
You kind of see some liquid sprayed all over you, and as you kind of turn and kind of taste and be like, "Oh, okay," and then your eyes kind of flick over into the hand, a gloved hand of the cloaked figure, and it seems to be an empty vial.
Oh, okay.
That it drops and then kind of floats down into the puddle of blood, and the figure just silently stands.
Okay. I'm gonna try something weird.
Okay.
I'm going to. Well, I'm trying not to move too much. I imagine am I like laying down in the middle of this cage, or am I like propped against the bars?
You're. I would imagine they kind of just threw you in there, so you're probably laying down.
Okay. Without moving, I would like to summon Technologic next to me and see if I can get a better look around with like a higher up perspective slightly.
Alrighty, so let's throw on Technologic into the up.
There's two of them. My God. Yeah. There we go.
So let me slap on.
I don't have sight over Technologic. Also, just so you
yeah,
know.
I'm about to slap that on for you real quick.
Got it.
I think they have the same sight as you by default, so you don't have night vision. You have low light vision. Right. So you are going to be able to see now what Technologic sees.
Yep. Which is not much given the lack of light in this room.
Yeah. Just to give everyone a perspective of what your light looks like. It's like that. It's pretty dark.
I can't see behind us at all, although I'm pretty sure it's just a wall there, if I remember correctly, because I think I ran this way to avoid the dragon.
Yeah, it's a wall with like a flour sack or some kind of sack right next to the cage.
Okay. And yeah, nothing. Technologic doesn't see anything that I didn't, basically.
Yeah, you can even have him appear above the bars, and nothing seems out of the ordinary aside from the 2 rotting corpses that are a lot worse off than what you remember them many weeks ago.
Ooh. We just sort of left those in here, didn't we?
Yep.
Oops. All right, I will unsummon Technologic
Already? Goodbye, Technologic.
and blinking back into my own body now.
Mm-hmm.
So there was that sack behind the cage, you said?
Mm-hmm.
How wide are the bars?
I'd say you'd be able to. You're a relatively slim person. You could probably like finagle your arm out.
Okay. Actually, did we ever decide if Technologic can like interact with stuff? I know it can't like hold weapons or anything, but I feel like I've picked up stuff before. I just don't I can't like use it.
It's hard mechanically to say because interacting with stuff allows you to do stuff like stealing and everything. So it's kind of hard.
Right, and I know I wouldn't be able to use it for any like complex actions like that.
I'd say maybe you could probably feel around if you were to use the senses of Technologic, but like Technologic isn't really meant for precise things at the moment. They're very like appear
Punchy.
punch. Yeah. You haven't quite gotten the control where you can have such precise like measures with it.
All right. Well, I'm going to try something.
Okay.
I'm going to summon again, which I can drag.
Yeah.
And I'm going to try to now that I'm going to see through Technologic senses again without moving. I'm going to try to like rip open the bag and see what's in it.
Alrighty. How stealthy are you doing this?
I'm going to try to be stealthy.
All right, roll stealth.
Technologic's
stealth or thievery, whichever one. I think thievery would be more appropriate.
Okay. Oh, we share the same stats there anyway, so it doesn't matter.
Yeah.
How'd that do?
25. You very delicately peel this sack open, and the sack seems to have some various like rotten food, and it seems to be layered pretty much on top of something else. And if you want to dig in with your regular arm,
yeah, I think I'll try that. I'll unsummon Technologic and try to like sneak my way over to that end of the cage so I can reach into the sack and see what's up. Kestral's just looking for an advantage because he figures he's probably in here for a minute.
Okay. And you feel, and you kind of feel your stuff's in there.
Okay, good to know.
You feel your rapier. You feel some your gold and everything, but it seems to be hidden underneath this like first layer of like rotten food and stuff.
Gross. All right, that is good to know, and what I suspected.
Okay.
So I'm gonna leave that stuff alone for now, just because having it in the cage isn't going to help me, but at least I know where it is if I need it.
Okay.
So I'm gonna try to like flop the edge of the cloth back over it, basically, so it's not exposed.
Okay.
Not that I suspect this fucker will see it, because given that it's on the opposite end, but
okay.
And then I will scooch my way back to the position they dropped me in, and kind of go like, "Ugh, my fucking head," and sort of pick myself back up.
Okay.
And Technologic is gone at this point.
Okay, Technologic is gone, and as you start, going, you kind of hear a small whistle, and they still aren't turning around.
Where the fuck am I? Oh shit, it's this place. Cool. Hey, who are you? Are you with the douchebags or were you with the other? What is happening? I would like to know if that's okay with you.
He doesn't chime in.
Not the talkative kind, huh? That's okay. I can talk to myself. Well, you said mutual. Well, not you necessarily. Somebody said mutual friend, so I'm assuming that probably means Alexandra. Although Alexandria also. Although I have made a lot of people angry in a very short amount of time, so it is really hard to say. Could be Skater. Could be. There was that one guy from the. No, the temple guys liked us. I think. Hard to say. Are you with Gazra? I thought we had settled that beef, but you never know.
You start at this point. You start hearing. You have made so many people happy. You have made so many people mad. Kestral, Stoneblade, and they turn around, and you recognize the, at least the cloak at this point, with its embroidery around.
Just so you know.
Yep. Sorry about that. You recognize the embroidery as the familiar cloaked figure who left you that note, and they nod over to you and just go,
Oh, you're that guy that Aegis bumped into.
"Yes, long time no see, Kestral. You seem to be getting quite the name for yourself."
You know, fame and all that. It's not easy being famous.
No, it is not. You seem to be attaining that fame faster than, well, I would have anticipated, but, still within the realm of like.
I do my best.
Well,
But, do I recognize his voice, or is it like kind of?
it's kind of distorted, almost,
Okay.
and it also doesn't. It's kind of weird. It's strange. It's like it's coming from him, but not coming from him exactly. It's like he's throwing his voice, but it's still in close proximity to him.
Got it.
So it's interesting. The accent, roll me a recall knowledge society check.
Oh boy, I'm bad at that.
It doesn't strike you quite yet. No, not really.
I do my best for myself. You know, it's hard to be the bard.
Yes, it seems to be quite difficult for you to make your way through life with music, with talent, with some particular set of skills.
If it were easy, everyone would be a musician.
A musician, a friend, a lover, a thief, a hero. Kestral, Stormblade, you are many things.
Kestro kind of winces at Thief, and he's like, you know more about me than I am possibly comfortable with, I think. Do I know
Well, you are famous, are you not?
for some of those things? I'm not super famous in this town for others.
Your fame runs deeper than you think. You always had a big, big fan base. And I am your biggest fan.
I mean, I, the player, have a pretty good suspicion of who this is, but I think Kestral is still kind of like
Woozy and out of it.
struggling, I guess.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, he just woke up from being knocked out, and this is a person who, if I'm correct, he has not seen in a couple years.
A fair bit of time, if correct.
Who are you?
Now, that would be telling. And you haven't worked hard enough to know who I am yet. But let's put a name on this for our further association. Stranger, no, that wouldn't be right. Benefactor, after all, I did give you quite the gift. What would be good? What do you think, Kestral? What is my name? I would even go with in-boss.
Troubling. You're the motherfucker that stabbed me. I died for 2 weeks.
You mean with this? And they bear a golden dagger that seems...
I was asleep at the time, but probably.
Quite interesting. And they unsheathe the dagger, and it's quite much longer than the sheath. And it seems to be made of some familiar material with a long blade made of bone.
I'll be honest, you are making me a little uncomfortable.
Shame. I don't wish to make my adoring Kestral uncomfortable. But after all, we have to have a little bit of fun. And he starts walking away a little bit before turning around and going, "Well, what do you think so far of your development?"
I mean, it's a pretty cool power, I guess. I was sort of hoping you wouldn't know I had it, I'll be honest, but, well, that ship's done sailed now, hasn't it?
No. I've made sure that none of my associates today know that you have it, so you might have an easier time with it. But you know,
Thanks?
I mean, we're just here to have a little fun.
My friends are not so good at fun. They're somewhat better at just straight murdering, so I hope you don't care about any of those guys.
Oh no, this is just an exercise now, is it? This is just the test where you are right now. I've got plans, you see. And I can't have you just up and dying on me. The show's got to go on.
Well, thanks, I guess.
But we'll have a fun little distraction before everything is set up, and the fun will begin. But before I do that, let's get what I came here out of the way. And as they come over, they take... I'm sorry?
You're still echoing.
Oh. As they approach the rotting corpse of the Drake, you can see that he bears the bone dagger, kind of like traces it up against the body, and then sinks it in slowly. And as it does, it bursts into flame. And as it bursts into flame, it gets sucked up like a vortex into the dagger. and the whatever remains of the flame drake is gone.
Oh. It's the
Now-
Dragonborn.
Well, I've gotten the next key piece of our little cat and mouse game.
Okay.
Kestral, you have a lot to look forward to.
I hope so. Hey, as long as they're doing me favors, can you make sure the Stormblades don't fucking kill me as soon as I leave town?
No, you've made that fun for yourself.
Shit.
They are out of town if you want to know.
They what?
They are out of town if you want to know. Also, I'm not switching
That's
back and forth the cave effect
That's fair.
well enough. But
Well, that's something, I guess. Hey, you know what? Had to try.
I mean, they'll be your problem later, but you know,
Yeah.
why worry about problems later when you have
I'm trapped in a cave and I'm trapped in a cage in an underground cave. Like, I'm dealing with that now.
exactly the priorities, you know.
Listen, I'm just trying to keep the talking going as long as I can, because as long as we're talking, we are not fighting, and you are not kicking my ass.
Oh, believe me, if I were to kick your ass, you'd actually be dead. But I don't want you to be dead, so that's a good on you.
Cool. Cool talk we're having.
Very cool talk. I have my associates stationed out. I also have some a little bit tougher associates just upstairs. They'll come look out for you once I take my leave. And you know, everyone will have fun while I go and set more things up.
Okay. Can I get any hints, or
You'll see me around.
not gonna be that easy, is it? Yeah, I didn't think so.
Of
Oh, well.
course it's not gonna be that easy. Why would I spoil all the fun for you?
I like to know things.
Don't we all? Well, have you thought of a name yet?
You're not going to like any of the names I come up with.
Nah, give me a couple. Come on.
Asshole. Bitch.
Eh, you've already given that to so many people. I need something unique.
Stab man.
Stab man. Kinda simple. Got anything else?
Listen, I wasn't expecting most of how this day has gone. I'll be honest with you. I'm not
No.
like at my desk composing the next big hit or anything right now.
I thought you were a great performer, but yeah, I guess
So
isn't
how
the
about that? We call you the big hit, because that's when you hit me real big, and then I died for 2 weeks.
big hit. I like. At least you managed to pull out a performance at the end. Didn't want to leave me lacking.
My friends are going to be really confused when I refer to this later, but you know what? That's part of the fun, I guess.
Absolutely. It's like a nice puzzle, and you'll be able to make it piece by piece, bone by bone.
If I come up with a better name before you kidnap me again next time, I will let you know.
I don't know if we'll be so close anytime soon, but who knows? Maybe I'll have more delays that will require more weeks of sessions.
Well, yeah. Look, you can't really plan for these things. Life is just... They never told you life was gonna be this way.
Nope. And they kind of clap. Well, any last attempts before I walk away?
No, I think I'm going to save most of the things I try for when you walk away, actually.
Alright, I'm starting to walk away. One step at a time. Goodbye.
If I thought you were going to give me any useful information, I'd try to get it out of you, but I don't think you are.
Damn. Oh well.
I can play as long as you want, but you said sounds like you've got stuff to do. I've got all day.
Oh, I know my stuff is getting done. But I figured we would have this little one-on-one, but you know, it's a shame.
Oh well. Say la vie.
They levy? And they started making their way out. Do you want to try one last society check? See if you remember?
Sure. I'll give myself like 1 hero points to try to actually fix this, but oh hey, didn't need it.
Alrighty. You have your suspicions.
Okay.
Especially after talking for so long, you kind of felt
Start recognizing some of the speech patterns.
Mm-hmm. Under the distortion and everything. You kind of felt the cattiness.
Yeah, so this is like out of character. This is like Armando, right?
I can't confirm that.
All right.
Do you want to confirm that with them before they leave?
Later, darling. He tries to put
stop.
like a little bit of. He tries to put some venom in that.
They stop and turn around and be like, "What do you mean by that?"
I think you know.
No, I like confirmation if possible. And they
Your face.
and just real quick,
Mm-hmm.
as they
Instantly
say,
take 40 psychic damage and go unconscious.
no, but you hear this. It happens in like an instant, and then they're on top of your cage.
Ah!
What was that?
Nothing.
They kind of reach in one glove, grab you by your collar, and
Kestral tries
yank.
to lead away.
But it doesn't grab you. It grabs Technologic.
Oh shit.
Okay. I'm going to have fun with this. And before you get knocked the fuck out,
Again.
you see this. 4 arms come out of this cloaked figure's back.
Oop.
You see 3 eyes for a brief glimpse, and 2 black wings. And let me roll what the damage would be. It's non-lethal. Just
I don't
let
think
me.
it matters.
It's just to make sure. What's your total HP total?
38.
Okay. This is going to be a flurry of blows. So let's see. 1d20. That's going to just happen a couple of times while I do this. What is the modifier? And then roll that twice. Both of those hit?
I'm out. Yep, I'm out.
You don't know how much damage this is going to be.
I mean, nimble dodging won't help either of these, so. The first one's a crit.
Yeah. So, I got a basic calculation. Yeah, it would knock you out. You see these huge forearms just pummel the shit out of Technologic, and you feel every single hit as it transfers the pain to you.
Yep.
And you're out.
Rip.
So you're knocked out, and time passes some more. When you wake up next, the cloaked figure is not there. You feel the familiar vial bringing you back up to full,
Oh, neat.
and you see 3 individuals now in their various locations.
I actually don't. Should I? Or are you doing it right now?
I'm doing it right now. And that's where we're gonna end that portion off and go back to the rest.
Yay.
Now he's a goat.
And
He's a
now
Now
goat?
they're back.
Oh,
Hi.
Jesus.
How'd it go?
It went great.
I thought some of those rolls, some of them were pretty spicy.
They were all super cool.
Okay. Okay.
Super cruel?
Super cool. Cool
Everything's
like
good.
ice.
Everything's fine, and I can't wait to tell you about it.
Okay.
All right.
already.
But I'm not going to yet.
Oh, as he's in the
Back to-
echo chamber.
Turn off God
Back
mode.
to the Scooby Doo gang.
Back to the Scooby Doo dang.
Ezzy, you're still on
hurting
Reaper.
you.
Oh,
I mean,
I am.
it's called the
Shit.
Scooby
Oh,
Gang.
Yes, I'm still a Reaper.
Okay.
No.
So you all, the rest of the party, are making your way through the sewers, and it takes you a little bit to find the path again, but you eventually come across the familiar doors ahead, and you see that there is a it seems to be barred shut. No answer, but you do
damn.
hear some mumbling in the behind the door.
I'm gonna break it down.
Go in, it's barred shut.
All right,
Hey,
you gonna do this
um,
with the crowbar this time, or are you gonna try
yes.
again?
That's what I was going to ask him.
Would I have to roll over a 20 to kick it down again?
I would say a 20 is probably the same DC.
Cool. I'm gonna kick the door.
Okay, kick the door.
He shatters his foot.
I shatter the door.
Okay,
And
you
your foot.
you kick the door clean open, and let's transfer you all to the map.
Oh,
Whoa. It's... Oh, we're down
I
here.
can't see shit. Thank
Quinn, scroll down to the bottom left.
Oh, I didn't know you could put different players on different maps. That's fun.
Yep.
Oh, we're back here again.
Oh.
Do you want to see? Do you want to see the fight?
Yeah, I'll see it. I want to see.
Okay.
I want to see. I'm not
Alrighty.
gonna be doing shit for a minute.
Aegis,
How
Yeah.
do you?
could you excuse me 1 second?
There we go.
What?
I'm not gonna be able to see unless I'm on the map. I think.
I need to mosey on in front of you for just a mo.
I like how I kick the door down and I'm next.
Why?
I'm at where the wall is.
I wish to talk to these fine gentlemen before us.
Well, you kind of
You
made
did kick down the door,
you
so
did
I
kick
think
down the door, and they are all already bearing their arms, looking straight at you. Let me throw Kestral on the map just so we have
Just so I can
the-
see.
so you can see. Yes, just ignore this Kestral.
He's not real.
He's not
just put
a
like
real.
a spider web on him or something. Put tarp over his head.
He's not real.
Fake Kestrel can't hurt you. Fake Kestrel isn't real. Fake Kestrel.
Fake Kestral.
Fake Astro. So, let's get some fight music in here. Do we got some suggestions for fight music this time around?
The Benny Hill theme tune.
That's
No.
not
The
fight
wall-
music.
That's not battle music.
I don't care. It'll be funny.
I imagine.
Metal Gear
I
Solid.
imagine. Silver. No. Steel for Humans by The Witcher 3 soundtrack.
My favorite artist, The Witcher 3 soundtrack.
Yeah, sure.
I mean, I said Encounter from Metal Gear Solid 1. So like, we're None of these
Why
are
are
gonna
you on such a big Metal Gear Solid kick right now? You were talking to me for like 20 minutes about it yesterday.
because I rewatched one Metal Gear Solid video and now it's back in my prevalent.
Now I gotta switch my GameCube controller.
Listen,
I'm listening.
I have nothing.
All right. Just
Why'd
again,
you tell me this?
ignore them. I'll put an X over them so they don't exist. Letting you know.
I'm dead.
Kestrel's dead.
Don't worry. So now you've kicked down the door. Requiems, you can select athletics for initiative if you want. Make sure to do that through the proper menu as I roll up the turn order right here.
Okay, selecting my token and rolling athletics.
Athletics for your initiative. If you do that again, I'm not letting you keep that roll.
I clicked my token though.
But you didn't click the initiative button that has a drop down for the different things. You just clicked initiative.
It's under the perception.
What?
thing.
Okay.
So
You
on
have
your
to drop down the
Hold on,
box.
hold on, I didn't know about this. What do you mean? There's
So go.
Yeah,
So go, okay. Go to where there's the perception initiative thing.
Perception.
See that little
Okay.
drop down box next to initiative,
little Oh, that's
and that you can
Whoa.
select whatever skill I tell you, and then press the initiative button, and then it'll do the initiative with that skill.
okay. I apologize. I had no idea that even existed.
I thought you might not. That's why I was trying to.
Yeah, I'm just letting you know from now on. Just try to do that instead of just the straight skill roll.
Okay, so doing that will put me into the okay. That
Yeah, exactly.
I had no idea that was there.
Yeah, you're good. I figured that was the case, but let's
I'm very perceptive, as you can tell.
okay. So let's
I know, your perception's pretty low.
double click
Right there on your
this,
sheet.
Give them that.
But he is very
Okay.
athletic.
So,
Excellent.
Nice.
so a critical fail, that's fine.
Oh, he's got plus.
21.
plus
Okay.
this. Oh,
A 27. Nice. And then this person in the back. We're going to initiative 15. Okay, not bad. Alrighty, and let's rearrange everything from descending order. Alrighty, Requiems, you see 4 hooligans and a not Kestral in front of you.
And just like a ethereal image of Kestral that like flickers in the corner.
Mm-hmm.
You just
I
hear
don't
him
even
go,
see
"Kill,
Kestral."
fight,
So,
win."
so we are in fact in combat. They are hostile, correct?
Yes, they are bearing
Okay.
their arms. They are all looking at you as you busted down the door. Since you like knocked on their door before kicking it down.
They were very clearly guarding this place to an extent.
So you see a dwarf that is in prison garbs. You see 2 armored individuals, one with a great club, and then one with just a regular club. Okay, there you go. And then one robed figure bearing a religious symbol in the back.
Curious. Okay. So I have 25-foot move speed, but since I'm up against, wait, how come I'm here and not where the door is? Because the door's right here.
worry about it.
Because you all couldn't fit within this,
one space.
Okay, so
If you want to
for
switch
this-
places with ages, that's fine.
yeah, because I was the one that kicked on the door. Right in front of me is a wall.
Okay, there.
He kicked down
Just-
the wall.
Yeah, I can't. There's a
I
foot.
Kool-Aid man
Oh,
the wall.
there's the Kestrel X'd out.
Yeah.
I
haven't
couldn't
seen
see
him
him.
yet. I
Yeah.
haven't seen him yet.
He's in this corner.
Is
Ah.
this guy? Is he hostile?
They're all hostile.
The one in the prison garb seems to be holding a shiv.
Okay.
If you roll initiative, assume everyone is hostile unless they go like, wait, no, don't attack me. I'm on your
Wait,
side."
I'm not hostile.
Okay. What can I do? I have my. What am I? Intimidating glare and group coercion. Let's see if I can do something with that.
Well, group coercion would be an out of combat situation. You can demoralize if you wanted to do an intimidation thing.
That is true. I could. Intimidation is an 8. Yeah, let's go ahead and try to do that.
Okay.
So just
Click
roll.
on the
Just roll.
There should be a demoralize button that you can click first, and then click on intimidation.
There is.
Okay, so demoralize.
Okay,
Oh.
so that is against the
Oh,
will
I think-
DC. Okay.
Yes.
And did you have any special things that lets you demoralize more than one person in combat specifically?
I don't remember.
Let's look at your skill feats. We have intimidating glare, which means that you can use a glare, and group coercion, which means that you can coerce multiple people. So no, you can't intimidate more than one person. All right, who's your
In
target?
one action.
Intimidate the cleric.
Yeah, that's actually what I was thinking. Because I'm a guy in armor. Magic is usually my weakness, so I'm going to go ahead and do it on this motherfucker right here.
Okay. Roll your intimidation.
Can do. Gotta bring up my thing again. Intimidation. Go.
Okay. That critically succeeds. So
Nice.
this person is frightened 2. So let me just do the where is it? That, but nope. I'm trying to
The world.
again, it's a
about
misclick.
the-
Don't worry about it.
Oh,
Uh,
you're approaching me.
I'm
I'm
not. I'm
There was
standing behind.
There's a thing that let me like click on a thing and then add a number.
Right.
There
Oh,
we go.
Yeah, I see it.
There we go. So now they're frightened 2. So I can mark
that's
that
fun.
down. Yeah. So you just
Alright.
select it and then you press the number and it'll add it. So that will give me a good idea of what's up with them.
Ezzy, how does frightened work?
Frightened means that they have a minus 1 on all their checks and DCs, but I believe the frightened condition it depends on how I think. Let me check the condition. I think it's frightened 2 right now, and then it'll go down, and they'll be frightened 1, so it's a -1.
So
right
it goes
now,
down by a round.
yeah, it goes down by the end of the round unless their ability says otherwise.
Okay.
But it's a -2 basically to all their checks and DCs. So their AC has gone down 2, and their checks and attacks and all that has basically everything has gone down by 2. So that's one action to intimidate. What else are you doing?
You've got 2 actions left.
I do have 2 actions left.
What if you fired your firebolt right into the center where those 2 guys are right next to each other?
And no, it's a single target attack.
Oh, lame.
Hey, it's a fucking cursed arm. Deal with it.
I'm not the one who has to deal with that. That's you.
Exactly. Okay. I'm gonna go. It's 15 feet. That is 20. He's 35. I couldn't even use firebolt if I wanted to on that guy. All right. I'll go ahead and move. Oh, there's Kestral. Gonna move here.
Okay.
I believe my weapon has not changed from the Warhammer.
It's a
'Cause
war. Yeah, you switched to a Warhammer during the slime fight. So unless you have used an action before after that to switch it to a +1, then it's the Warhammer.
Yeah, I haven't changed it back, so I guess I'm gonna hit him with the Warhammer.
So you're hitting the prisoner with the Warhammer?
Is he a bad guy? I mean,
Everyone here's bad!
I'm asking if you're hitting this particular person with the hammer.
you know what? Okay, I don't. Well, he's
It's
a
up to
prisoner.
you.
He's a
Yeah, he's in prisoner garbs. That doesn't necessarily mean that he's a good guy.
Oh, okay. Sorry. When you said prisoner, I'm assuming this guy is like
Imprisoned? No, he's in prison.
Yes.
He's in prisoner garbs.
He's wearing the orange shirt.
Okay, sorry. That's where the moral dilemma was. I'm like, I don't want to be the guy who's just a prisoner of these dudes. All right, so I am going to attack him with the warhammer. That is phase shifted from my sword.
Okay, roll the warhammer then.
The warhammer is a +9? Is it still a +1 if it's a sword initially?
Let me check.
All of the buffs.
Okay, the item. There, I'm making it just a +1.
Unless like the rune somehow couldn't work.
Well, it's just now on his sheet, so.
As he's typing numbers and also triggering his sound effects.
Yeah.
Okay, so I'm gonna go ahead and do the.
Let me turn that off now that the key use case has been done. All right, 26. Let me see their AC. Hits, doesn't critically hit.
I'll take 11 damage on him.
Alrighty. You do a big ass blow and they kind of like buckle their knees a little bit as you like slam this warhammer up against their fucking shin, breaking a few teeth.
Crunch.
Next up is going to be the bodyguard's turn. The bodyguard is going to use his ability, Bodyguard's Defense, to add a +2 bonus to AC to his frightened friend here.
Well, that's bullshit.
So bringing their...
Just learn it, Quinn, and you can do it.
He had to use an action on it, and now it's just one
2 actions, actually.
Oh, okay.
There you go. See, you wasted his turn.
So there's 2 actions there. The third action, he is going to... Well, he's going to stay adjacent to his friend, so he's just going to attempt to demoralize you right back.
Okay.
So he's going to intimidate. What's your will DC?
It's the will +10, right?
Yep.
That does not do it.
What's the number?
18.
18? Alright, I'll use a villain point.
Aha!
So it meets it beats. You are now frightened 1.
Nobody scares me and gets away with it.
Well, you got scared, you little pussy.
Oh, really? Okay.
You think it is?
So now it is the guard's turn, and the guard is going to use 1 action to move closer. They are going to take their club, and they are going to try to hit Requiem's, seeing the shout. 26 would hit.
Yep.
Okay. So he hits you for 8 points of damage.
But, my friend, glimpse of redemption.
You
Doesn't
cannot
work
use
on
it
yourself.
You can only use it on an ally.
I forgot. Carry on.
Again. When
And
we've
then
been playing this game for 6 months.
he'll try to attack you again at a -5. I'll use a villain point. A -5, nope. Villain point. Okay.
Still doesn't
That
need-
actually it does.
Because you've got the -1 from
Because
scared.
you didn't raise you didn't raise your shield, and 2, you're frightened 1, so your AC goes down by 1 point.
Oh, fuck that. Okay, well, there goes, what, 8, 9,
Yep,
17
9.
health?
So 9 plus the first hit, so 17. Yep.
Yeah, I can do math. Well, now I can.
I can.
Okay.
Oh,
And now, Brim, it is your turn.
Okay. Let's see. I need to remind myself which spells I still have. Let's see.
Which ones did you use last time?
I used 2 heals. Yeah.
Okay.
So
Do you have
Wait,
2
no.
heals left?
yeah. I've got
And
2
then-
heals left. Yeah. All right. I know what I'm doing.
Okay.
All right. I do not have my breath weapon. I did use that, but that comes back every hour.
Yeah.
But we left immediately, so
It took some. It took you. I would say that you're getting onto the tail end, but you still haven't gotten it yet.
not yet. Okay, cool.
I'll say
cool.
by the time you get to the last fight of this dungeon, you'll have it.
Okay. So in that case, I will cast spiritual weapon.
Okay.
Oh wait, no.
Did you already use it?
I used that today, I think.
I believe you did against the slime.
Yep. Dang it! All right.
Let's see what spells you have, since this has been.
I have shield other.
You have
and
shield
I've
other.
got heal. I've got
You got
bless.
2 heals. You got 2 magic
And I've
fangs.
got magic fangs. All right. In that case, I'm gonna use magic fang.
Okay. So you're casting 1 thing of magic fang. Let's mark that down to 1. Okay. So and how many actions is that? 2? Okay.
That's 2.
Alrighty. Describe how it goes.
I simply my catalyst is my spear, right?
Yeah, that's your embezzled armament.
Right.
Embezzled?
So
No,
so I merely reach behind, touch my spear.
I'm looking at the thing real quick.
I draw it, and then run my fingers along.
Emblazoned.
Okay.
My emblazoned. I run my fingers along the pole, and then simply touch my mouth, and my teeth grow big and glowy.
And it seems to emulate a little bit of the spiritual weapon. So
Yes.
your teeth go big.
And my next action, I will use.
Yeah.
I don't have anything else that's 1 action. Dang.
I mean, if you want to get closer, you can do that, or you can.
Just fucking die.
I can move closer. I'll move next to Requiem's.
Okay. And let me check something real quick before we move on.
Actually, hold on. Can I take that back really quick?
I'll give you an opportunity to take it back, sure.
Okay. So I was here. I just want to check something really quick.
Mm-hmm.
I'm gonna go over here.
Okay. As when you get to here, the
Attack of
guard
opportunity.
takes their club and takes a whack at you.
Dang.
Dang habit.
So that hits.
I can't wait to fucking bite you next time. So that's just 10 bonk damage.
10 bonk damage. Yep.
All right, I'm down 25. That's a-okay.
Alrighty. So
I'm at 33.
It didn't critically hit you, so it doesn't disrupt your movement. So you get to here.
Okay, cool.
And now
Okay.
he's wasting an attack of opportunity.
Yep, they used their reaction, but it was a solid hit. And now it is Aegis' turn. Aegis?
Brim took my spot. Guess I can do this. Tumbling through this guy.
Okay. Go on and give me that acrobatics.
That sweet acrobatic skill.
Does it meet
Doesn't? Okay.
against a reflex, right?
Correct reflex DC.
Okay, so that does it.
Alright, he is now flat-footed my next attack. I've gained panache.
Mm-hmm.
I'm going to hit him with an unbalancing finish.
Okay.
So, make our normal attack
I don't like how
roll.
you sound so unenthused about it. I miss the old ages.
Well, you should have stopped
Okay.
him from getting
So
boxed.
that's okay. That hits.
Okay, so he takes the 9 piercing damage plus the finisher success damage,
Okay.
additional 5,
Okay.
and then he is flat-footed until my next turn.
One problem with that.
What?
He's dead.
Oh.
Mom,
Damn.
He's
I'm gonna
definitely
tumble
flat
through
on
this
the
guy.
floor.
Okay. Roll that motherfucking
Bones.
acrobatics.
Hey.
Yeah, I think that meets.
Let me check. It crits.
Hooray.
What's
I don't
the
know what
third
that.
number do?
I don't think that does anything different.
You
on a
tumble
It
crit.
doesn't
through
do.
and flick
It
him in
doesn't
the
do
dick.
any. It doesn't do anything different. But
I was gonna say, I'm pretty sure it's exactly the same.
You
So
tumble and flick him in the dick as you go by. Just to
I'm just
I-
saying. I'm just qualifying that it was a crit. That's
so I once again have gained panache,
there you go.
and that's my last action.
Alrighty, now it is the occult person's turn here.
Hey, oh yeah, there's one in between us, I guess.
Alrighty.
Yeah.
So they are going to let's see. Let me take a look at their stuff.
I like to imagine that Kestral tries to or that Aegis tries to flatfoot the guy and then looks behind him for Kestral to shoot an arrow into his back and then goes like, "Oh."
My friend is not here. This
Kill
is
steal
within
me.
acceptable parameters.
Alrighty, and then what about distance?
Taika Whitey just put a thing on his Instagram where he's holding Baby Yoda going, "I love my kids."
There.
That's awesome.
Let's see. I'm trying to see the best. What'll be the most interesting way to go about this? They will cast a.
You all grouped up on one of their buddies, which is good because it makes you can't really cast area spells without hitting him, probably.
No, but let's see.
There's also the off chance he doesn't give a shit, so there's that.
The robed figure is going to use their seeing as they're frightened and everything, they're going to use their 3 actions to cast magic missile.
Cast magic
That's-
missile into the darkness.
Yeah. So they're gonna cast that towards. Let's roll a d4 to see which one. A d6 to see which one of you gets a hit. That would be. I'm gonna say Brim. So.
Dang.
so
Dang.
So,
It hits him in the left butt cheek.
He casts it at fake Kestral.
So it's just 2 damage?
That's the first bolt,
6.
Okay.
and then let's see.
How many bolts does it do?
For 3 actions, it's going to do 3 bolts.
Damn. Okay.
It's only a d4, though, if I remember right.
So that's
That deals 5.
already.
5.
So that's 12
Cool.
points of force damage to
Dang. Dang.
to them, and then their little counter goes down by 1. So let me just select that.
I'm sorry, Brim. I didn't intimidate him enough.
Oh, don't worry. I'm gonna bite the fuck out of this dude in front of us.
Good. And I'm gonna,
Launch.
I'm gonna
Alrighty.
use my Warhammer to take away Big Jim and the twins.
He bonked me. I don't like that.
And now it's Dip's turn. Dip.
Okay. So I'm gonna step up here, and then I'm gonna cast Oceanic Blast on. Actually, quick question, Ezzy. For the splash and Oceanic Blast, it's 5 foot, right?
It's 5 feet around the person.
Excellent. I'm gonna cast Oceanic Splash on the bodyguard dude.
Okay.
That probably doesn't hit, I bet.
16.
Cast
Let me
will have
check.
low AC.
Let me check. It does hit. The
Wow.
two-
Okay.
2 bludgeoning plus the 1 splash damage. So that's
Right.
-3 for him, and -1 to them.
Now do it again.
I can. That's my turn.
That's your turn. And now is Requiem's turn.
I take
Requiem's-
1 action to do the steppy, and another 2 to cast my.
Now, Requiems, you are frightened, so that means any check or DC until the end of this turn is at a -1. Just understand it, okay?
Oh boy, here I go stabbing again. I'm gonna use lay on hands on myself.
Okay.
Then I started stabbing.
I'll say that you
And
had
then
time.
I started.
I'll say you had time to pray.
Yeah, I was gonna say like during this whole ordeal, like
Prayed
I
on the walk
definitely
down.
took 10 minutes and just went, "Hey guys, hold on, I had to."
But
do
you
this."
you gotta say it out loud, because otherwise I'm gonna start
Next.
enforcing it.
Okay, sorry for that. But that's a what? 12?
Yeah, 12 points of healing to you,
Gotcha.
and that's 1 action.
I know what it is. I got
Okay.
it. 12. So, with that, I'm gonna take my warhammer
Mm-hmm.
and I'm gonna beat the shit out of the guy in front of me.
Okay. And they are at a -2 because of flat-footed.
Mm-hmm.
So take a whack.
Then I started whacking.
Whack away.
Gross.
14 does not do it.
I do it again.
A 28 crits.
Good.
Excellent.
Roll damage.
Oh shit! I rolled shove. Oh damn.
No, I
it.
think shove is an extra ability.
So it'll be 12 points of damage.
Shove is
Uh,
the critical specialization, basically. I think.
Yeah, so I clicked attack and damage instead of just the warhammer +1. My bad.
Yeah.
It's fine.
I got a little too excited to bonk this dude over the head.
Also, the critical specialization effect isn't shove. It's the
Is this the
weapon
knock
trait.
over?
It's the
Oh.
weapon trait. So you
Right,
can
yeah,
use
sorry.
shove instead of, because usually when you have to do a lot of the athletic stuff, you have to have a
You need
hand
a free hand.
Yeah.
Mhm.
Yeah,
So shove would let you use the warhammer to shove them away.
gotcha.
And if you critically fail, you can drop the weapon instead.
Yeah.
Of taking the critical fail, which
Mhm.
usually is fucking landing on your face.
Yeah. So yeah, they took 12 points of damage. That was a hardy hit. You have 1 more action left.
I raised my shield.
Okay. And now your frightened condition is over.
Yay.
So now you are at 0 frightened. You are no longer frightened. And now is the bodyguard's turn. The bodyguard once again is going to use 2 actions to give the benefit to their friend. And they're gonna stay right there.
Cool.
And next is the guard's turn, and the guard, not liking what they're seeing, is going to use 1 action to mosey over. And then with their second action, they're going to try to club Brim. Does a 23
Try
hit?
it. I fucking dare you. Let's check. 23. Does that hit?
Yes.
Yes, it does.
You take
Glimpse of
9
redemption.
points. Both within 15 feet. Yep. So that's
Mhm.
-5 to that, and they are enfeebled too because they're making that choice. So they are. It's gonna be -2 to whatever this check and damage is going to be for the next hit. So that's 4 points of damage to you, Brim. Just letting you know.
Okay, 4 points.
And then this is going to be at a -7. Nope, I'm not going to use the villain point for that. And that's their turn.
All right, I am down to 2 HP. That's fine.
No, wait, no, because that was at a -7.
Yeah, it would be a 12.
It would have been a 12, which I
Oh
don't.
shit, sorry.
So give
Ah,
yourself,
shit,
give
I'm
yourself,
sorry.
yeah. Don't worry. Our daddy told us not to be ashamed of our dicks.
What?
I'm so glad you picked that up.
I'm sorry, what?
So just 4?
No,
But-
you're back at 9. You didn't take the hit.
Dang.
You're welcome, Brim.
Gang.
Love your church,
Dang.
buddy.
Alrighty, it is now your turn, Brim.
Run.
I finished organizing
You.
Me.
I'm gonna bite you.
I like to see you try.
Oh,
That's
is
a
it
hero
being busted on this
Okay,
one again?
go,
No.
go to your. Okay,
Excuse me?
no, now.
What am I doing?
Hold on, let me go to your sheet.
He rolled
Yeah,
the same
'cause-
thing twice.
No, well,
What am I
yeah,
doing?
That's the stuff is
The
fucked.
attack is
I
broken.
know, I know, yeah, I know.
the
but
attack
this
is broken
same number.
because the attack is broken
Because of
because
the
we
sheet
have to
update
put
a few weeks ago.
a 0 here, a 0 here, and we have to put a 0 at the additional damage here. Okay, and we have to do that for each of
Okay.
your attacks. 0.
Okay.
Hold on.
You know, after this
0,
session, we should
0.
really go through this thing and just make sure it's all done.
Never.
Okay, and then
I'm sure my spear is
we're-
broken.
We're gonna do this again here. Stop. Whatever you're doing that's causing the refresh to happen, stop it.
Well, I'm not doing anything.
He says as I hear him clicking shit.
I'm typing to somebody.
Uh-huh, sure, yeah.
Is,
Get those
yeah.
lines in, huh?
My
is it
best friend, the character
Atsu?
sheet.
I have no reason to answer.
Okay,
Anyways,
No
and
reason or no
making
will.
sure your regular spear's good. And then your range strike, make sure that's good. And then... Okay, that's all done. So,
All right.
re-roll one more time.
Do you want to use a hero point?
yeah, I
You
can
have
do that.
You have 600 of them.
Jesus
Uh,
Christ, dude.
A 15
my
does
God.
not. A
Greg,
15
what
does
the
not hit.
deal?
Excuse me, that's another hero point.
Nope.
Brim.
Yep.
There
okay.
we go.
So that's 10 points of damage. You kill him.
Crunch.
He's like, I'd like to see you try.
I'd like to see you.
Just jumping on him like a rabid dog.
Just going for the throat.
Fucking like
Freaking
lashes
Terry
on with
till
both
it's
arms
done.
and leg and just bites the shoulder and goes, no, 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 no.
Alrighty, and now is Aegis' turn. Aegis.
Hey, McGirl, can we talk about your rolls?
Yeah.
They're bad.
Yeah, I know.
Okay, just check.
Don't worry, they have over 600 hero points.
Don't
They
worry.
can
Okay.
fix the shit out of this encounter. You guys know that if Cobra never donated all this shit, we'd be so fucked by now.
Mm-hmm.
That'd be
So, it's a table in the way here.
I very
That'd be.
rarely
That,
use
I would
them
say
to
that's
die.
difficult to. Yeah, that's a clean shot.
So we're gonna do that. And tumble through this guy.
Okay.
You mean this fool?
Sure.
Clown.
Oh,
Okay. What's the? Give me that acrobatics roll.
22 do
Yeah,
it?
that does it.
Alright, he is now flat-footed my next attack. Actually, I had to have a 23 since I was already panached. Do not gain panache because I was already panached.
Gotcha.
And then I'm going to start with just a regular attack.
Okay. That critically hits.
Excellent.
That's 16 points of damage.
Correct. Good. And then I will attempt a confident. Finish. No, we'll do an unbalancing finish.
I feel
I'll use my fist for it.
Okay. Make it agile, so it's a -4.
Yep. So, well, I'm gonna reroll that. Go reroll that.
There we go.
How's a 14? Or 24.
24 hits, does not crit, but that exactly kills.
Great. Then here's the confident finish damage.
Okay.
just to make sure the corpse is exploding.
You straight up punch like a hole into his throat and he collapses.
Can I rip out his still beating heart?
Sure.
Kalima.
Indiana Jones and the Temple of Doom.
If you want to do that,
Yeah, I want to like stare at it as it stops beating.
Can I see this action happening and just go, Jesus Christ?
Who's that?
I don't know.
you can't hear them from this distance.
I can. Wait, he
That's
can
why
hear me.
I didn't say it in my voice. I didn't say it in Kestral's voice.
Who's that?
All right, then I
Wait,
go.
wrong one.
What the fuck?
He's still a guy. You got bigger concerns.
Christ. Alrighty, now is the occult, the acolyte's
Josh.
turn.
Hey Josh, my boy, can we talk about your actions?
My actions?
Yeah,
Yeah, what do you want to talk about?
they're a little spooky.
That's the point.
Okay. Just as long as
Okay,
we're on the same
let me
page.
just check.
Aegis is contemplating things. What better way than staring at a heart?
Peeking out a man's heart and staring.
We accidentally made a Terminator, folks. This is where this is going.
This is fine.
It's fine.
They're going to use one action to burst through the door, and use the rest of their time to run.
Yeah, they probably got a little scared
Okay.
by something that happened. Probably the absolute devastation of their friends
Probably.
and/or coworkers.
Alrighty, let me just switch the dynamic lighting thing so it's over to that. Okay. And now it is technically still initiative, so we are going to dip.
Oh.
Are we reaching time?
We're reaching about time, but
Yeah.
if y'all want to try to wrap this last bit up,
So what happened? Did he run? What happened?
they peeled over this way.
Okay, I guess I'll just step in here,
There's a random light object in the middle of this hallway.
step around Quinn. Quinn, what's your health situation?
Yeah, the new dynamic lighting is not exactly the best. Just
My health situation is, if I had to put a number on it, 45 out of 50.
Okay.
I'm okay.
Oh, there's no light sources. That's why I can't see anything.
I think everyone else's like vision and everything is kind of interfering with like some things getting blocked out for you. So
That doesn't matter. Like, there's no light source in this hallway, which is why I can't see anything, because it's still using my vision.
okay, so
Despite
dip,
the fact
you
that I am not
you've
here.
moved
Yeah,
in
so
and
what I'm gonna do, I'm gonna step up to Brim and I'm gonna use a medicine check on him. Because I've got a bandolier.
That would be nice, thank you.
do you have battle medicine?
Yeah, I took battle medicine ages ago.
Okay, so it'll be the
That's-
same DC DCs. As,
Yeah, I'm gonna go for what, experts the 21, right?
experts the 20.
Okay, 1 second, let me find medicine.
So let me just check battle.
I'm gonna
medicine.
reroll that. There we go.
Yeah,
Hey,
so battle
Theoretical.
medicine.
That definitely gets me up to full, thank you.
What's the dice for, I assume, a crit success as
In corresponding, so it would be, if it's expert, then it would be 4d8 plus 10.
Okay. Slash roll 4d8.
Now you can't do battle medicine for another day.
Okay,
For Brim specifically,
for Brim specifically.
and
Okay.
specifically to your battle medicine.
That's
Okay.
definitely full. Thank you.
Alrighty,
Grim just
and you
walks
have
up,
one
slaps
action
the
left.
band-aid from the back of his leg.
I'll
Do
I think I'll
do you
just-
want- Do you want to just walk towards where they were going?
absolutely not.
Okay. Then
I'll
you-
just, I'll
it's
give
gonna-
him my turn.
Send
good-
the squishy one first. That's a good idea.
It's gonna take you a little bit of time then to catch up to everybody, because we're gonna still be initiative. Requiem's your turn.
Oh, we're still in initiative?
Yeah.
because the last person ran
It
away.
Still lives.
I can only move 25 feet, so I guess I'm moving There.
25 feet for one action, sure.
Yeah, so you could technically do 75 feet for 3 actions.
Oh, right. That's true. That is very true. Okay.
Now there's no
Then
again. There was no light in this hallway.
there's no light. Okay. Well, I guess
There wasn't last time.
Oh, that's what that could have done. Oh well. Well, actually, wait. Do I even still have
if
that?
that's the case, then I'm gonna move to the edge of my vision, like right here.
Okay.
And I'm just
Okay.
gonna raise my shield. That's my last
Okay.
action.
And now bodyguard's dead. Guard's dead. Brim, it's your turn.
Oh, Brimmy Poo, you there?
Bramble.
Brim Daniel.
Brimble.
He's muted.
All right.
Brimble.
I don't know why Discord is doing a thing. Oh, Jesus.
Whoa.
Hello,
Okay.
welcome back.
Brim just fucking gets on all fours and bolts.
Alrighty.
I'm gonna use all 3 of my actions. Wait, no.
Okay.
How far can I get with 2 actions? Let's see.
2 actions.
50 feet? Okay, 1 second.
Okay.
And then are you going to cast?
I need.
Now.
Hold on. Hold on. That's 45 feet. 1 second. 1 second. I doubt that will reach. So.
It also took you 2 actions to do. Do you have a 1 action spell?
No, I don't. Alright, 25 feet I go. I run the full distance, 75 feet, all 4s.
Alrighty. And now it is Aegis' turn. Aegis.
Yeah, sure. Let's see. So,
You're panached, I believe. Or did you.
I
do you...
spent my panache.
Okay.
I am
You're at-
unpanached, so I only have 40 feet of move speed.
Only 40 feet.
Yeah, only 40 feet, motherfucker. God damn it.
That's
Only 40 feet.
That's
Okay, chunk
specifically
boy.
how they built their character.
Yep.
Yeah, and I chose
So-
a human because I want to be me.
Human.
Humans are
So we'll take
flawed
one move action
beings.
to get up to here.
Okay.
Oh, Aegis has light.
Yep. I have a torch.
I
Have you
can't
been
see
have you
shit.
been holding the torch?
No, I need to take out the torch. I'll spend an action doing that.
Please
Okay.
do. Thank you.
So then the third action will be to just run another 40 feet. I'll minus the 5 for difficult terrain there.
Is it difficult terrain to move through allies?
Is it?
It's difficult terrain to move through enemies, not allies.
Because they're not
Okay.
opposing you. I
Unless
assume.
your allies are resisting, then it's. You know.
Mhm.
Well, either way,
I imagine this, like, I can
I'll
see
just
where
move up here.
Okay, I can now see where the enemy is. I can see where Aegis is. I imagine, like,
As
this
a
guy
free,
looks behind
now that
him.
also as a free action, technically, I drop the heart, and then take out my torch in that hand.
Okay.
Throw the heart.
So I
As they-
was in
As
the
they
room,
turn around and
dropped
see
the
two.
heart.
Okay.
grab the torch, yeet.
Okay. So as you do that, this person sees you and just fucking screams as
Three.
as they
I just imagine, is that like fucking anime running where the dude's like running away and then they look behind him, the dude's like just fucking booking you with a dust cloud behind him?
they're
But it's a
going
robot.
they're going to use one action to cast their focus spell, Cry of Destruction, at you all.
What's the length? What's the range on that bad boy?
15-foot
15-foot cone.
Ah, rip.
Haha, I am
the
immune.
Brim
I'm
and
out of
Aegis.
range.
Oh. No,
Nope,
no,
not Brim,
only
Aegis.
only Aegis. You all take a basic Fortitude DC. Just go and do that real quick, Aegis.
Okay, so I just roll forwarded.
Yep. Yep. So you pass. So you only take half of this. So let me just go to the D8. Okay, you only take 1 point of damage. Seeing how this has barely pinged you for sonic damage, they run over and try to use their the last actions to touch this door. But then they touch the door, and a ruin glows up, and they are executed, electrocuted, like tremendously. And as you all witness this electricity envelop this robed figure, their body pushes against the door and goes out the other side. And let me pull out the dynamic lighting here. You see before you the familiar room with 4 robed figures, each brandishing a dagger, staring directly at you all. And that is where we're going to stop for tonight.
Oh boy.
Oh boy.
No doing recon for them, Kestral.
I'm not telling them anything. I'm just having fun.
So
if we wanted to
up and down the hallway for like 5 minutes.
So I'm gonna keep the initiative for next time, and I'll roll the initiatives when we start back up next week. But we're gonna stop now, due to the fact that some of us have work in the morning. So we're gonna go and get that. We can stop here before it gets too late. But thank you all so much for showing up. And let's go around the table to see where we can find everyone else at. Starting at the top of the order, Joshua.
Hello. You can find me on Twitter at American_Josh. I'm not going to plug my Twitch because I don't stream anymore. Just go follow Magic Abridged because I'm on those streams. And yep. So just listen to Steven's shtick.
Okay. Next we have Bokes.
Hey, it's me. You can follow me on twitter.com/BokoEC. You can follow me on twitch.tv/TheDarkBoko. We're playing Trauma Center Under the Knife 1 right now. If you want to see me, I struggle to draw circles, but be really good at drawing horrible pentagrams.
It took you a couple times the first time, but you've gotten really good at the bad ones.
I all of my pentagrams are horrible, but the game registers them, but they will not register my square circles.
That's really bad.
Advanced pentagram technology. Yeah. That's every Saturday at 11 Eastern PM Standard Time. Other than that, you can follow Magic Abridged because I'm there every day of the week except Thursday and Sunday and Saturday.
Okay. And then we have Super Ninja
55066.
Hi, you can follow me on Twitter at SuperNinja5506 or follow the channel on Twitter at Magic Abridged. You can also check out my streams at Magic Abridged. I stream 5 days a week during the week.
What do you stream 5 days a week?
Every week.
Monday is multiplayer stuff. Tuesday is usually tabletops, although this week we're probably going to do something else because I didn't write anything. And it's also the off week anyway.
Okay.
Wednesday is Golden Sun currently. Thursday is I the Sonic Files. And Friday is Tokyo Mirage Sessions Sharp FE Encore.
Nice. Next we have Requiem's VA.
Oh yeah, hi. I'm tired as fuck. Hi, my name is Requiem's VA. You can find me on Twitter at Requiem's VA. You can also find me on Twitch at that same name. You can also catch me on Mondays doing Schmuck Squad community streams about 8 o'clock Eastern, and Wednesdays at 6:30 p.m. Central doing cooking streams, and also here. Yay! I need to go to sleep.
You do. You really do.
Oh man!
And also, I'm dropping frames like fucking crazy. I don't know why. But we'll try to wrap this up while we're dropping frames. Ava, where can we find you?
You can find me on Twitter at VoiceActorAva. You can find me often talking in the Discord server that we have linked down below. But You can mostly find me here, just making some handy dandy videos for y'all. And if you want to catch up on Dumbskulls, if you're having trouble keeping up with everything, we do have a playlist down. If you go to the channel, we have a dedicated channel now specifically for the VODs after they go up. I'm going to post that link 3 times because sometimes you guys get very stupid and don't know what to click on.
You mean YouTube fucked up and you posted
that as well.
Mm-hmm.
No.
Okay. And
All right.
finally, hi, it's me, Ezekiedu. You can find me on Twitter at Ezekiedu. You can find me on YouTube, not making anything, at Ezekiedu. And you can find all of us here every Sunday night doing this wonderful